Hello, hello, welcome back to Root of All Derps, and we're on Zielonka? I think we're on
Yes.
Zielonka. Yes, okay, I got it right this time. We're on Zielonka. I'm Hitman82, and we've got a Squirrelly over here. He's checking things out. Hi,
Yep.
Squirrelly.
Hello.
And we got a Fat Man over here, and he's just making sure we're working, but we're not.
Ooh. Well, no, I've brought us. We've got to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice the Zeta because it doesn't have the power. So we've bought another Neo Agristar, and I'm going to go and sell the Zeta. So,
Oh,
okay. So,
really? Are we sure we want to sell this? Because
Oh, don't you think we should use it for the sprayer and the bale wrapper?
But you don't want me to sell it?
Just hang on to it for a little bit. We'll
it's
see
a
if it
reprieve.
serves its see if it serves its
Okay,
purpose.
Squirrely likes it. We'll save it for a little bit.
It's
If
now a
it
Squirrely
only been
tractor.
Hitman. Oh, and you can bring back
already.
you can bring back the bale wrappers.
Oh yes, yes. So you can bring the bale wrapper back. We bought the used bale wrapper last episode, I think.
Yes.
Or just before it.
It was just before last episode, so we had a load of equipment last time around, and we've got equipment this time because I've bought a cultivator Zeta.
And away he goes.
Away we go. And yes, Hitman's harvesting potatoes. He started the job last episode, so he can dang well carry on and do it.
Yeah, I started it all right. I went a tiny little bit.
Yep. Still counts. You press the buttons. That's it. Your job.
Okay, fair enough. That is fair enough.
So, and yeah. So I think if Squirrelly was going to use the spray, there might be some spraying contracts that we could do. So, because we've got herbicide and fertilizer, liquid fertilizer up at the thing of stuffness, the shop.
The shop, yeah.
A thingy bob.
The Ujima flipperizer what for Mungu. If you don't
say
have,
what would Dot say, but that'd probably be what she'd say.
If you don't have a word, just make it up. It's fine.
Yeah, why not? That's how all words came to be.
Make it till you make it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just don't duck it until you muck it.
I know what I would say.
Yeah. I'm not adding on to that one.
I'd say, oh, I guess I won't.
Let's get steering assist going.
How did I end up doing a potato harvest? Oh my goodness.
You drew the short straw.
I guess. I drew the narrow harvester is what I drew. I can't even use the GPS yet because I can't get on the field because I have to go around the field to get far enough on because of the offset to the side. Running around to be able to get a hold of the field. Round and round and round and round.
Oh, we don't have an inspector mod, so I can't see how full you are.
Oh, yeah, 38%.
Okay.
And how come there's a tipper laying on the ground over here? What did you do?
I did nothing. I didn't do anything.
Just rammed it out of the way, did you? That's typical. That's a totally bad move, is what that is.
I'll come and write it in a bit, but I thought, is there a better way that I could have sabotaged you?
Maybe if you just came over here and set the harvester on fire, I mean, that would probably slow me down too. Oh man. Life on Derp Farm.
Yeah.
How come we didn't do something about all these weeds on our field? Oh, I suppose that was before we bought the fields.
I sprayed them. We did.
Yeah, but
they were sprayed.
How did they grow that big in the first place?
Because they were not. We only arrived here when they were there. So.
Right. It's somebody else's fault. I totally agree, though. In this case, I mean, normally it's Squirrelly's fault because he talks so at least.
Yes.
So he doesn't have an excuse. I mean, we're talking all the time, so you can't expect us to use brains to actually do work. So that's why Squirrelly gets all the work done.
Yeah.
He gets it done.
He's taken 2 contracts. I can see 2 contracts that are showing up now.
There's a bail wrapping contract too.
Oh.
Ooh, we have a bail wrapper, so that's good stuff.
So we'll take that one too.
So I guess that tractor's gonna make more money than any of the other tractors today.
There we go. Right side up.
Cheap little mission tractor is what we got there.
Yeah.
Why not?
And 2 workhorses.
I'm at 54%.
I like the Deutz-Fahr.
Yeah, it's nice.
Or Deutz-Fahr, or however you're supposed to pronounce it.
I wimped out and just called it the DF. But oh well. You don't have to worry about being right if you just make up a new name. What in the world is going on behind me here?
But surely you're more than 38% now.
57%. Yep.
Okay. There you go. You can have a dipper then. If you want it.
Okay.
I was thinking you must be nearly full, so I was kind of chasing after you to try and empty. And then no, I'm fine. It's all okay. I'm only 57%, so I'll just go back to what I was doing there.
Yeah. Do something constructive. Like, don't tip the tipper over. I mean, it's called a tipper, but that's not what they meant. That's okay. Well, this thing only does like 2 rows at a time, so it'll take a while to fill.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's like a 1 furrow plow.
Oh, twice as efficient, I think.
Hitman loves it just as much as a 1 furrow plow. No, so there. Of course, after this, I've got to figure out what we're going to do for a seeder.
Well, we bought 2 medium-sized tractors, so they're 230 horsepower. That are some good medium equipment, so you should be in good shape. We kind of, if you're playing this on your own, you don't need so many tractors because you don't have so many people needing something to do. So we kind of have to go more money to start with just to be able to keep it interesting, because otherwise Squirrelly and I would be standing there at the side of the field watching Fad going up and down the field. And that's
Wait, we're trying to keep it interesting? You said that?
Well, I was.
Really? All evidence to the contrary that you're trying to keep things interesting.
What? I'm interested driving around on my motorcycle.
Yeah. Such fun. You don't have a motorcycle here. I know, the import regulations wouldn't allow you to bring it over.
I'd settle for a bicycle if we could get a proper bell for it.
Ching, ching.
Go on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be too full, so I won't be able to go around again. All right,
So I think I said this in between episodes, but we're going to plant either wheat or barley on this field. We don't have seasons enabled, so we can plant whatever the heck we want. And the reason we're going to plant wheat or barley is because we can then do something like chicken zizzes. We can get some Annie-Manny mules going. Not that we can't get them going and buy some feed. We'll buy some feed to start with, but we'll plant a field of foodage for them. So
it's rain taters.
Hallelujah! It's raining taters.
38%. Nice.
Not tomatoes. It's raining taters. What?
Mr. Singy, do you see? Does it show you the tipper? How much is in that tipper? Or is that just because I was near it?
I'm assuming it's just because you're near it. I'd have to probably...
Yeah. Okay. Tipper is 38% full. It might just be because I just interacted with it to dump potatoes in it. Yeah, I don't see it now because I drove away from it. So that's what it is then. Cool. I'll know when I go around again. If it shows up on the thing again, then I'll know that it's distance-based and not interaction-based.
Yes. All right. Well,
Science.
Okay, so
Derpy, derpy
let's have
science.
a looky-loo at Cedars. That's probably to go.
Keep an eye on the horsepower.
Keep an eye on the horsepower.
Cedars, though, it would have to be a pretty big cedar to not be handled by a 230 horsepower tractor, though. I think, at least in the game.
There's the Coon one is actually a 300 horsepower one, and that's only 6 meters wide.
Oh, okay.
But we got the.
Is it a root one or is it a seed drill?
It's a seed drill.
So okay, so you can use it to plant your green crops and stuff.
Yeah,
I say seed
but
drill?
it's too much. So we're gonna have to go with.
Smaller.
We're gonna go with the Great Plains, I think, because
it's a good start.
It's a good one. Fertilizer distribution unit. No, because we've got the sprayer. So let's buy that one.
Squirrelly's burning through those contracts. Good thing he's making his money. The rate we're spending it.
Yeah.
You spend money to make money, though, I guess. Sometimes. I mean, it's also, if you spend money, you waste money. So I guess you have to spend your money wisely to make money.
I no, surely not. Doesn't sound right to me.
That's why we're not making any money.
Well, we did start with 1 million, and we're down to the last 222,203.
That's okay. I mean, we're working towards having an income once we get going, and especially do some of the contracts. We'll have lots of money.
Yeah, well, we'll be doing some contracts probably once the wheat is seeded. We're probably kind of in between now and next time we record. We'll probably be going forward 1 or 2 months and trying to earn a bit of money. We'll probably be adding in a few mods. Because there's some mods starting to come on there, and Squirrelly's been kind of planting these little mods in the group chat and saying, "Oh yeah, I want my super strength back, please."
Well, they got the contracting mod too. That's nice.
Yeah,
and you know when
we have like 10 of them.
When you're harvesting a field and it doesn't quite get to the end before it ends.
Yeah, I have to admit, that really has that's. I think I said on one of my live streams, I think that's a step backwards, because you used to be able to complete all of the field interaction, and then when you hit I'm done with my contract, give me my money, you then lost access to the field. But literally as soon as you hit the
100%.
The 100% now on the contract, you lose access to the field immediately. And it's just
there's a mod that fixes that, so you can finish what you're doing in the field.
Well, that's
basically you have access to the field until you turn in the contract.
That's good.
Plus, you can use that equipment on other contract fields.
Yes,
but I guess that already worked.
Well, yeah, that was already the case, but
yeah, if you don't turn it in, like as long as you keep the contract going,
then you can keep using it. Yep.
Yep.
So, okay, so wheat or barley, everybody? Not everybody that's kind of watching and in the chat, but because it'll be too late by the time you comment.
So which is it then? So wheat or barley? You could do stripes. No. I don't know. Barley is first if you're going to list them alphabetically.
Okay, barley
first, and then wheat next time.
Which one is part of the production chains? Which one has
that's
more?
a good point.
I think they're both fairly equal, but the barley is going to be for the chickens.
I think you can use wheat for chickens too.
You can, which is why I said it doesn't matter which. So
yeah.
I was just looking for some.
And do barley.
That's a good idea, Squirrelly.
That's just stealing Hitman's idea. Come on, Squirrely.
It's boosting Hitman's idea.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you're giving Hitman's idea a like. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And he subscribed.
Well,
the question is, to the viewer, have you subscribed?
I mean, actually, there's a lot of channels I watch, and they say don't forget to check, because if you were subscribed, doesn't mean that you are anymore, because YouTube does unsubscribe people if it thinks that the channel's no longer relevant, or it thinks that they were a bot, something weird like that. Yeah. So it's interesting. YouTube does do some funny things at times, but that's why we love it, I think. So there we go.
So Twitch hated me on DSL, and guess what? On Starlink, Twitch hates me.
Huh.
Constantly, the chat keeps resetting and resetting and resetting. So I can't even, half the time, I can't even make a comment on a Twitch stream because the thing is stuck and says I'm not connected to chat.
That's why you're kind of constantly going on to my YouTube streams then.
Yes, yeah.
And for the benefit of anyone that doesn't know, what was previously only streamed on Twitch is now also streamed on YouTube.
About so helpful.
About 5:30-ish UK time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you're about those times, feel free to drop in. You can chat live. It's fun.
It is. I have a good time every time I go in the chat. And there's lots of people who are kind of regulars there, and you get to chat with them while watching old Derpy Fad derping along.
Yeah, either driving a truck, driving a tractor, driving a train even now. I mean, jeez.
Yeah. So, so you just got Train Sim, did you? Like you just got it recently?
It was gifted to me.
I figured.
So,
cool.
Yes, I've been very, very lucky with my audience. They've been very, very, very kind and generous. I think they just want to see me fail in new and interesting ways, to be honest.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
Because we're all having a good time at your expense. That's good. Oh, actually, it's not your expense. It's somebody else's expense. Whoever donates it.
Well, yeah, and I figure if they get something on offer and they enjoy watching me play it, that's fine. I don't go out asking for people to get things because that's not what it's about. This is about having fun, and I've always been self-sufficient. I'm just a little bit not self-sufficient right now, so I am a lot more open to accepting those things. Not because I want to expand my games library at the expense of other people, just because it opens up opportunities that would not exist otherwise. And when I get the opportunity, those things will be paid forward. Because that's how life works.
Well, you weren't even really all that interested in the truck sim just because of, the cost, and then just you weren't sure if you wanted to play it, right?
In all honesty, with the Euro Truck Simulator Hitman, I had played the demo months and months and months and months and months ago, and I didn't like it. But everyone gets on with it, and I thought, I've got a controller upstairs, because I got a controller ages ago and never used it because I was going to use it to play Farm Sim in my bedroom with a computer away from me on the big TV, and I never did because I never got used to it. And so I thought, I've got that controller up there, so I thought, I wonder, and so I thought I'll give ETS2 demo another go using the controller, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was just so much nicer to use the controller to do it. And I thought, okay, yeah, I could get into this. And so I decided, okay, well, and I happened to mention it to Wolfman. It's like, yeah, I quite enjoyed the demo, so I've taken it off of my ignored list on Steam, but just not going to get there. And then next thing I know, it was on the Halloween offer, and Wolfman had gifted me the base game. And yeah, there's been lots of DLC that's been gifted to me after that by Geordie Lion and John Deere Josh. So yeah.
You went in the convoy there recently, and I was going to try and follow the convoy route, but you went to a DLC that I didn't have down in Iberia, I imagine.
Yeah, Iberia. Geordie very kindly gifted me Iberia, so
I can only go as far south as Dijon.
Yeah. But no, so I'm thoroughly enjoying ETS2. I mean, like, really enthusiastically, obsessively enjoying ETS2. So
maybe it's the areas, but I find American Truck Sim seems a little more polished. But I think it's because in Euro Truck I'm still in the old areas. Like, I bought those areas in 2014, so they've probably been updated a bit, but they wouldn't be as up to date as a DLC that came out just now. Like, keeping up on all the American Truck ones. But they're all years and years more recent. And if I go drive in California where it started, it looks a little more dated than, say, Arkansas.
Yeah, but that's to be expected. I know they do go back and clean things up, and people have been talking to me about, well, when you've got all the DLC, you can get pro mods and stuff. So it's
yeah. I haven't tried any. I think I got in American Truck Sim I got a cab over, and that was the only mod I downloaded, and it kept every time they do an update it would break or something, and so I just got rid of it.
Yeah, well, it's all good fun. Oh, and now we need a roller, don't we? I'll have to get the roller off screen, because
I really liked it. Yeah, we're out of time, are we?
Yeah, we're about out of time. Yeah. And Hitman hasn't even managed to finish harvesting the potatoes. I mean, honestly, how lazy is that guy?
Yeah, Tipper's full.
I seem to remember an episode title from All Derps Farm that said the only one lazier than me is you, or the only one lazier than you is me. Whichever way around it wasn't good. But yeah, so there we go.
Apt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was almost certainly apt. So yeah, so I'm going to grab a roller and I'll get this field rolled. Hitman will finish the potato harvesting. Squirrelly's out there contracting and kind of bringing the money in, which is superb. And yeah, we'll be back again.
This time.
We'll be back again soon.
Okay. Have a good one.
We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Take care, everybody, and bye!